Hey there guys, Adam Time Lord Fishwick here. Now in this video I'm going to review Thin Ice. Enjoy. So, episode 3 of series 10, Thin Ice, which is written by Sarah Dollard, who also written Face the Raven. It's such a shame that Stephen Moffat ruined Face the Raven, but as a standalone, it's still good, and I can fair to say Thin Ice is brilliant. It's probably my favourite episode so far. It just depends how Knock Knock is going to be like. And I absolutely love this story. We haven't really had much history Doctor Who episodes. I can't remember the last time we've had a Doctor Who history episode. I think it was Vincent and the Doctor. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was such a nice episode to start off with in series 10. So let's get on with the episode. Now, before I get started with the episode, I have to say, the costume department for this episode is amazing. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I was looking forward to this episode. I just loved it how the Doctor looked it. I actually want the Doctor to dress like that throughout the whole episode, and I say Bill looks absolutely amazing as well. So yeah, credit to the people who for the costume department. So we start off with a massive elephant in the Thames, and it started off in the end of Thin Ice. So I think I don't think we've actually had an episode just following up to the end of one episode. I don't recall the modern series doing that, only the classic series, probably in the 60s. In my guess, probably at the end of Enemy of the World. I'm sure, from what I remember of that episode, from that story, because I've only seen it once, that Salamander falls out of the TARDIS and then it goes into the next episode. I'm not sure, or the caveman episode from William Hartnell, and at the end of that it went straight to the Dalek story. So I think it was a nice call out from the classic series, and I have to say, not many episodes are like this though, but I only know like 3 episodes from Doctor Who, including this one, which is a bit racist. Like, my friend Charlie would agree with me on this, that the Talons of Wing Chiang, which is actually my all-time favourite Tom Baker story, that's a bit racist with the Chinese dolls, and also in the Shakespeare Code, when William Shakespeare talks about sees Martha, and she says she's called Martha Black, or when in the beginning of the episode when she says isn't black people a slavery, because Bill asks that as well, and the the Lord Suckworth was a bit racist as well, so he was a bit of a dick. And also, the guy who plays Lord Suckworth, I have to say, I know him. I originally know him from Benidorm, the TV series Benidorm. I don't know if any of you watched that, but he was also in that, and he played a character called Martin. So I took him a bit. He was too funny in Benidorm, but I'm glad I managed to take him seriously in this. And also I'm glad that we got to see a bit more of the Rebel Doctor, because Bill always always sees the Doctor. Well, we us as audience thought Bill would see the Doctor as this amazing time traveling man, and then at the end, and when that boy who stole the Doctor's sonic screwdriver and then he dies in the ice, I have to say, I do not recall any child actors in Doctor Who dying, so I could be mistaken though. I could be missing out something, but if I'm right, that's it's pretty dark. It is. It's pretty dark. Now in this scene, this was probably my favourite scene from the episode. Bill being angry at the Doctor. As I said, Bill probably sees the Doctor as this amazing man, but at the end of it, she finds out that not everything's all great with the Doctor. He can also see, she can also see things which are dark in the Doctor's life, and the question she's asked in the Doctor is just. Which is pretty dark, and if you've known the Doctor for a long time, us as audience, if we've known the Doctor for that long, the stuff that she answered the Doctor, that is the sort of question you just do not want to answer the Doctor, like her saying, how many people have you seen die, and have you ever killed someone, and stuff like that, or even mentioning the Time War to him. What the Doctor's like. He will outrage, and I like the way the Doctor was kind of avoiding the questions as well, because that's not the sort of thing to ask the Doctor, and the way she asked the Doctor if he's ever killed everyone, the look on Capaldi's face, oh, that is what I call acting. Now, the kid actors in Doctor Who, I'm not a big fan of the kid actors who appeared in Doctor Who, especially when if they're in Capaldi's stories, like taking the Forest of the Night for an example. I had loads of kids in that, and they were just annoying. But I have to say, these kid actors were actually alright. I have to say, they had some bizarre names, like this lad here, he was called Spider, and also the other girl, she was called Kitty. So yeah, I thought those were strange names. At first, I thought this lad was the same lad who played young Davros in Magician's Apprentice and The Witch's Familiar, but I can see that he's a bit more younger though. But I have to say, he does look like him. And when the Doctor and Bill find out that there's a sea creature under the lake, kind of reminds me of Kill the Moon and Beast Below. Whether whether the beast should what the beast should do over Bill's orders, because it's the human race, they have to decide whether what to do or not. And also it's a bit of Beast Below because the Doctor has a few decisions what the Beast in that episode should do, what it should be like, and the way King the way it was fed. I think it was fed. What Lord Thuckworth did. They're giving it. It was poo. I could be saying that wrong though, but I think the way it was fed. I think it was fed by poo, which is bit gross, but I'll go along with it. And also, it went in that conversation with the Doctor was having with that guy. I liked in the end of that when Bill said no shit when they're cutting the bit out saying no shit. I thought that was actually. Well, I won't say that is a good callback though, but it kind of reminds me of in Remembrance of the Daleks, when Doctor Who were going to announce Doctor Who, but they're cutting that bit out. But I don't know what because it's Doctor Who's it's a family show, and would that be suitable for kids? Hearing Bill saying shit, and I think, and also it's not the first time that that we heard any swearing from Doctor Who. It's not close to swearing though. Well, it is close to swearing though, but it's not actual swearing when in the Fires of Pompeii when Donna says, you fought off with a water pistol, I bloody love you. And also when in Kill the Moon again, when Clara slaps the Doctor and then says, don't you dare to watch my bloody language. I mean, I think that word was closest to swearing though, but hearing Bill say that and cutting it out, I don't know if if there's going to be any complaints about that, because I think this episode is going to be going to get some complaints about it being racist and all that, and also we have to say I think the Doctor took care of that when Lord Thuckworth was being rude to Bill, and then the Doctor just stood up and then just punched him in the face. That is the Rebel Doctor. I'm so glad that the Rebel Doctor is back. And also at the how they managed to solve this situation with the Beast, the she beast or whatever you want to call it. I thought I think it was a good ending, but I think it was just another Sonic saving the day. But I wasn't bothered about that. I mean, like, take the Power 3 and Flatline for an example. It wasn't. I'm not being negative about about the Sonic saving the day. I thought that was good though, but I'm just comparing it with those two episodes. We've had it worse. We've had it worse than that, but I think they managed to give the Sonic a bit more better way for saving the day. That's all I've got. That's all I really got to say about this episode. Oh, and before I finish off, when at the end of the episode, the Doctor makes that lad the next the next Lord Thuckworth I thought that was pretty cool. So I think they've changed a few things in the way, because Bill was wondering how what things did we change, and then they got back and we came back and we thought that they came back in the doctor's office in the university, and Nardo came in with the tea, and then I think Nardo had a bit of purpose in this episode. I mean, like, he wasn't in it that much though, but he was just making sure that the Doctor was on Earth. He's got to guard this vote, and then the Doctor and Nardo have this have the coin trick. I think it was double tails or double headed coins. That's what you call them, though. But yeah, and then I'm guessing that the Doctor won that, and then after that scene, Nardo goes down into the room of where the vault is, and we hear. I think that's the Master. I think that's John Sim. Oh, I really hope so. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about this episode. Sorry that I kept it short, but I think that's how I'm going to do reviews now. I just want to keep it nice and short in a way. Yeah, and the whole my rating now for this episode is I loved it. I loved it. The costumes. I liked it how the costume department did that. I liked it, the whole setting of the Thames in London, and yeah, and it was a great storyline. I think Lord Suckworth was brilliant in it. He was somebody who you could hate, but you could also like him as well in some strange way. So yeah, I give this story a 9 out of 10 because I thought this episode is the best so far. And my next video will be I'll be getting the next Doctor Who complete history book, and it would be the movie with Paul McGann, the 8th Doctor. So I'm going to watch that this week, and I might do a book, and I might do a review on that, but it won't be a proper review. It'll be me just unwrapping the book and just showing you the pages and that, and probably reading some stuff. So that should be fun. And then yeah, I'm also looking forward to the episode Knock Knock, the 4th episode already. I mean, this series is going to fly. It seriously is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Yeah, I shall see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please give me a like, and I shall see you next time.
Ah, hello. Why not subscribe to Adam Time Lord Fishwick's YouTube channel? It's very good, you know. Goodbye.